All right, here we go. So, we'll go right back around Hold on one second. I gotta stop and talk to one of my buddies.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Man, they just let everybody out nowadays, don't they?
Oh yeah, they sure do.
What's up, Jeremy?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm all right.
How about that wreck over there? Pretty rough, huh?
It was. I got there not too much after it happened.
I like your little camera. How's that work?
It works great. But I'm going to be a big boy one of these days. I'm going to get me one of those. It's on order. It's coming.
Things are 7,000 smackers.
Mm-mm.
Is that a Rough Rider?
Huh?
You got a Rough Rider on order?
No.
What do you got?
I got one from overseas.
Oh.
Just like Kyle's.
Things are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones from overseas are a lot cheaper.
Yeah. So anyways, how long was you over there?
I got there when the helicopter first got there.
Okay. Yeah, so I was watching them basically cut away with the jaws of life and all that stuff. So,
yeah. Well,
you guys working downbursts, whatever pops up.
Whatever pops up.
Or comes down, one or the other.
How's O'Connor Toon doing?
I haven't really talked to him a whole lot. But from what I understand, he's doing okay.
Yeah.
So
I may have to call him again. I was wondering what happened to you, and I seen you the other day on Spotter Network.
Yep.
Still living up this way?
Chasing for...
You lived up here, didn't you?
Yeah, I live in Cashin.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So... Yeah. How is your greenhouse coming, or is it done already?
It's done. It's nice.
Yeah.
It really is. I like it.
Got you a lot of veggies growing in there?
I got them all planted. I took them out and put them in my garden.
There you go.
I grew them probably a little early.
Yeah.
I had roots, stuff hanging off of them whenever I tried to transplant them. I probably stunted their growth a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. If we get some rain around here, we might get some good stuff.
I put the sprinkler on and I dug some of my manure out of my stalls.
Yeah.
And I tilled it into the ground. I mean, not a whole lot. And that manure was really, really old. It's been sitting there for probably, well, when I get down to the bottom, I know it's at least 15 years old.
Yeah.
So.
I got you.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah. That's it.
You get excited about this upcoming week?
Probably not Saturday and Sunday. More probably Monday and Tuesday, if anything.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit better setup than what the rest of it is.
You know what? I get excited about them all. All it takes is one to go.
Oh, that's true. I don't ever discredit it, but just saying. I mean, going by what everything looks like, I think Monday and Tuesday is probably going to be the bigger end in. So, we'll see. But yeah, I'll be out. I mean, got to go to Duncan Sunday morning.
Duncan Sunday morning?
Yeah.
What you going to be doing down there?
Preaching.
Oh, preaching.
Yep. I'll be preaching down there and then come back and...
Not too far from my house.
No.
I live over in Dibble.
Yeah. Yes, sir. They said that fire over there by the school got pretty close to you.
Do what?
That fire over there by that school got pretty close to you.
Oh, it was real close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the firemen entered in off the oil lease back behind my house.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, you take care, man.
All right. Take care. Hold on one.
What did you get, Mama? Yeah.
We'll see y'all. Take care.
You take care, Philip.
All right, man. Stay safe, buddy.
You too.
So, here we go again. I'm going to pull up, make sure my live stream is working. Obviously, I think it probably is because you guys are talking to me anyways. I don't know what's going on with my little laptop here. I can't get it to shrink down. I can't get it to do nothing. It's just hung up. And that ain't it. Very, very interesting. I don't know what's going on with that whole setup. But I know one thing. We're going to take and we're going to look over here. We're going to go up by Fairview. Maybe more closer to Hennessy. And see what we can get into here. I think we'll roll north here. Well, no, we won't neither, because I know for a fact that there is a lot of road construction over there. And so, we were on a vehicle accident just a little bit ago, having some major stream issues because we were parked next to some high tension power lines, and I think that it was cutting my cell service off. But anyways, now we're headed over toward Hennessy, Oklahoma, and we're going to try and intercept a storm that's coming across over there by Fairview. So, we're going to check it out and see what is up with that. And so these storms are forming off of a little bit of boundary action. Don't really expect anything to be too big. But we've got some that are forming just a little bit closer to us now. And so we may just take and decide to go that route. We're going to keep an eye on them and see what happens. And when we get up here to Highway 81, that will be our determining factor. I want to reset my tablet here. So, these will probably have more of a downburst potential than anything, which obviously is a pretty big deal. They can have strong winds, so severe potential really picks up tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday over in southeastern Oklahoma. So, but we're here. And we're out. That's the most important thing. Are we still? I don't know why we're not live. Or if, I guess we have to be live. I don't understand why my you got me as to what is actually happening. So I'll tell you what, I can't check. And I'll know whether or not I'm actually live because I can go over and look at my Facebook page because I'm over there as well. Something is happening. Something is happening. Something is happening. What is happening with Facebook? interesting. So are y'all able to see? I guess you are able to see. The live stream. But why? Why is there so much delay? Why is it buffering? Yeah. Little storms here, little storms here, little storms there, little storms everywhere. Not really seeing. Okay. That storm up there by Fairview is basically raining itself out. So, let us take that is definitely not caching. Definitely not caching. So there is the top of it. Oh, yeah. So I've got a little bit of a storm trying to go up over here to my southwest. I can see it punched through the cap, I think. Let's see what it's doing here. Is that it? That's probably it there by Kingfisher. So we'll just hang out here and see what happens. He's on the south side. And the boundary. Yeah, there's lots of storms over there. Over by Prague and by Bowley. Such. These things are just having a fit. They can't get it together. They look all happy. Look like they're gonna go up like gangbusters. And then all of a sudden, just, but I see one that might be of interest. You guys will get to see it as well. We're going to see the outside of it here in just a little bit. So a little bit of a boundary coming down from North Enid as well by Lahoma. So we need to keep an eye on that. Because it looks like to me that might be tying into that little feller. So we'll just see what's happening. It ain't that far over there. It ain't that far over there. These old things getting bottoms on them, but they ain't got no tops. And we can always come back. You guys will get to see here in just a minute this little storm over here. Yes, sir. It's like in that boundary. It is like in that boundary. Let's see. You guys are going to get to see it here in a second. Boy, it just gets all kinds of fuzzy. That's the amble of it right there in front of us. That's it. Backside looks like it's getting some holes in it though. It may be trying to grow. That's what it is. There's just little puffy white clouds everywhere. Just little white puffy clouds everywhere. We get up here to Hennessy, we'll just go straight west over to O'Keene. And we'll sneak right up behind this thing. What do you think? We're not that far from Hennessy. I bet money that is that storm that ACRRR picked up on earlier today. And it said it's going to move up to the northeast. And then it's going to find some friends. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. I promise we're going to try and find some water. Maybe some lightning. I can see the base of that storm from right here. And it looks pretty good. Looks like it might have a little bit of a signature. Maybe some inflow happening. It's tying into that boundary. We just have to see. Hopefully we'll get over there quick enough. Cause it ain't in no big hurry. About over there over Gloss Mountain, to be quite honest with you. Snoopy dog. Yeah. I think that we could take and go up to Drummond and then across that way. That'll save us a little bit of time. That's never a good thing whenever you run down in through the back of that. What is this coming up over here on the left-hand side? My car sounds like a helicopter. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that little fella. Keep an eye on that little fella. Might be trying to get a little hail core on it. But let's see. trying to tie into that little feller. She is a trying to tie into that little feller. Come on now. Let's be kind. Slow me down, slow me down. I think, boy, it is just north of Bokeem. I think we'll still play this one fairly safe and take that road up to Drummond and then cut across that way, because then we'll still be on the front side of it and not the back side of it. If it does decide to, excuse me, start moving, excuse me, again. So we don't have a whole lot further to go. Guys down here to the south of us, they're just not faring very well. That might change later on, but it ain't happening anywhere else. We'll set our cruise control here. And we'll get back over here and visit with our folks. So, yes, we just drove through Hennessy. Let's see if our little Atmos feature will work now. It's not. So you guys can make out the right-hand side there. I'm going to try and do something. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to work. I think we've been having some issues. But we'll try it anyhow. I don't know how that was even possible. And maybe that's what it was, because it said that it was up and running. Camera 1 is out. Camera 2 is going to be the pan dash cam, and I don't know how stable that's going to be, because it sure don't look like it. So guess what? We're not going there. And our Fairview storm is fixing. To maybe go away. It does not look very promising at the moment. Now, it did that before too. It may be cycling. I know one thing. Earlier, it looked much better on radar. I can still see the baseline though, so like I said, it might be cycling. For the most part, it is not looking good. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with the live stream is on the Facebook side. Nobody wants to watch a glitchy live stream. I get you. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. I don't know if that's connected or what. I'm headed up to Fairview. So it might be trying to re-strengthen again. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing, but I will show y'all something in a minute. This may have a wall cloud on it. I know, you're like, huh? How is that possible? But we're gonna show you. I know you're not gonna believe me. And I sure wish that I had my live stream up and running. Or I mean, wow, not my live stream. What am I talking about? Had my rooftop camera up and running. Because let me see what I can do here. Hold on. I do not have a roof camera, but I do have a pan dash camera. So I'm going to try and turn this over here. Hold on a second. I know that this is very bumpy. But I want y'all to see something. Look back there on that very left-hand side, and you can see there's a wall cloud in there. I can't zoom in any tighter with it. This storm is growing. In intensity. Wall cloud's not as organized as it was just a second ago, but it is there. And I can't turn my camera over to the left well enough. These guys are up here and they are like, I got this storm all to myself. Ain't nobody else up here. Couple of people. This thing's tied into that little boundary. Coming into Oklahoma. It's not even severe warned. It's not really anything. But we might be able to. Let me pull up my little mappage here. Yeah, we'll go over here toward Ames. Amage. That's exactly where we'll go to. And you guys will have a great big old fat eyeball full here in just a moment. That way, we don't have to go all the way up to Highway 80. Or, I mean, 412. Oh, she just took a jump up, people. What? 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Wait till we get to Ames. She's a tying into that boundary. Wall cloud that was there is disconnected now. But it may be trying to form again on the back side. We shall see in a minute. Be headed toward the astral blim here in just a few minutes. Our turn is about to be upon us. She's moving right for Ames. That will be yeah, bake my brain today, buddy. That's what it is. Bake my brain. And not literally. You just wait, though. For a nothing burger, this storm looks fairly decent. It has more potential than the rest of them, I'll just put it that way. And it's out all by its little old lonesome. Just hanging out here. Says, oh, I like cold air. I like me a little outflow boundary every once in a while. And we are going to be turning left, and it's going to be right in our shot. So you guys are thinking, oh, he's nuts. He's losing his mind. Just like Aaron Spencer said. I'm here to prove you wrong. Oh, looky there. Let me get my camera pointed over that way a little bit. There you go. This road is very bumpy. What is it that's happening over here on this left-hand side? Woo! What is that? Yeah. What's going on right there? What is that? Nice. Oh, look at that. Now. We're getting close enough that we'll just be able to pull over and watch this little feller go. Find us a good dirt road up here. Yeah, maybe so, Lady G. Like I said, it ain't moving all that fast, but it's tying into a little bit of a boundary. If it can tie into that and start moving across. I've seen boundaries do crazy things. I would say that is a lower base. I would not say that is a wall cloud. It did have some scud flowing into it just a little bit ago. We're going to park over here just on the east of town. Just east of town a little bit. I think maybe we might be able to go down this road and get out of them trees. So give me a second. I will get y'all back on this pretty little picture here in just 1 second. Starting to get a little bit of rain. Aww. Deersies out here in the field. Y'all check them out. They're running right now. They were like, I was going to cross there, but I ain't no mer. I ruined it for them. Alright, come on now. We gotta have a good flat spot up here somewhere. And perhaps this will be it. We shall take and aim our camera at this location. And let's just see what happens here. Yeah, that ain't gonna work at all. Guys, I hate to do this, but I am shutting down the Facebook because it is not working right. We're going to have to figure that out. Oh, tell me stream is completed. No, I don't know. I mean, it's got lightning on it, and according to weather-wise, it still looks all right. Visually, it looks okay. I want to step out and stretch my legs because I've been sitting in my car forever. What is going on? What is going on? Let's see. We're going to move this just a smidgen and see if we can see anything climbing up there. So there's definitely movement on this. It is climbing into the updraft. Hey, Spencer, Aaron Spencer, what is the rotation doing on this? Not much rotation to speak of at all. Let me try to go to Tinker's. That don't look like anything from Tinker. Or, I mean, yeah, from Tinker. Okay, I gotta get out and stretch my legs, guys. I'll be right back. Me. Looks like, maybe. Ouch! I gotta move my camera a little bit. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We'll go. Full structure shot there. Yes. And we can turn the wind wipers off. No, I mean, even though it looks kind of scary, it still needs some juice. But it does have inflow coming into it. Yeah, that's a better view. Ah. Got some little fingers. Little fingers. Little fingers. Oh, what is that? Oops. Just some scary stuff. Gotta move her, gotta move her, gotta move her again. Let's get some better structure there. So it is dying out right now, or recycling, one or the other. But so we'll see what happens. See if something reforms again, or what happens. Not looking all that great right now. But you just never know. We'll just have to see what's going on. What is the name? Ringwood. It is near Ringwood. It's trying to strengthen again. May have had just a little bit of a shear funnel there. Happened for just a second. So, we need to think about what our next move is going to be, guys. Is this one going to be one that does something? Or is the one at Kingfisher going to be the one that does something? And whenever I say does something, I'm not talking about makes a tornado. Yeah, they do. That is a fact. Guys, I'm going to put my camera back up front. Straighten it out. And I think we're going to move back closer toward the house and try to get on that storm down there by Kingfisher, because it looks like it might be trying to strengthen a smidge. I think this one is pretty much a nothing burger anyways. And so some pretty horses over there on the right hand side as we go by. Make sure we don't get no deersy-weirsies here like we've seen before. So, you guys were wondering about, is there still a potential for wildfires? That field right there on the left-hand side should be more than enough answer as to whether or not that is correct. And so, we are going to go back to the radar over here. Yeah, that storm is done. Done. But we got some good view of that. You can see the storms down to the south there as we just made that turn. And so we're going to put things into motion here real quick. That one down to Kingfisher ain't nothing to write home about. And there is a severe storm over by Seminole and Shawnee. But we are not going to go that way. We've got storms that are going to probably intensify here in just the next little bit. We'll just have to see. But that area So I do have an announcement for you guys. Yes, patience. That is correct. So looks like we went through a data area there just a second ago that was kind of iffy. But we are getting a real 100% full-blown roof camera. So I've ordered it. Hopefully it will be here within the next 10 to 15 days. So, that little storm was pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I thought for sure that I'm not using that, so I can go ahead and Just get off of there. I thought for sure that that thing was going to tie into that boundary and do a little bit better than what it did. But if the dynamics would have been a little bit better, potentially. Hate it when you get the hiccups. So, yeah. I don't know why we're getting the pixelation like that. Yes, it will be great, and I am so looking forward to it. It'll look like R2-D2 is riding on top of the Subaru, but hey, whatever works, right? You know, it's pretty bad whenever you can see underneath the bases of the storms and they are 40 miles away. Kingfisher storm took a big dump. Let's see what we got here. Alrighty. So there's the top of it. I mean, that's probably what that one looked like. Went a little bit further to the east of that, probably over around my house. Looks like a nothing burger. The main thing is, we're out. So, no tornadoes hitting the ground today. Tomorrow, maybe. Sunday, maybe. Monday, maybe. Tuesday, maybe. Monday and Tuesday are probably going to be the better days. Although you can't let your guard down for Saturday and Sunday. So we will just have to see what's happening. We get up here to 30 or 51 highway, we might stop for just a moment. But nothing really. No real organized storms. So that would probably be the one down by Watauga. Considering we're looking off to the southwest. So yeah, we'll sit and watch this one. They just, for some reason, boy, they just can't get their feet under them today. Can't get tied into anything. It's very, very weak. Very, very weak today. Yeah, you got that right. Well, the latency on this stream is terrible. We get up here in just a few seconds, guys. We are going to turn back to the west, and we're going to look at this storm that's trying to go up. But it kind of looks funny. It's got like a Snoopy look to it right now. But it does have some towering cumulus. And so we're just going to find us a place to pull over. We're not going to go to it. We're going to see what it does before we make any moves. No need to really get in a big rush and go up there, especially if it don't get very organized. So we're going to keep an eye on it from a distance. If it does turn into something, then we can always move toward it. But as it stands right now, it's just going to be some eye candy for y'all. You know? We don't want to get too far up in there and catch the grassies on fire. Let me try to get a little better of a shot there. So you can make out the thunderheads right there. I think I'm going to try something. I think I'm going to try to get rid of this stupid thing and see what happens. See if it makes a difference. Because it didn't start having problems with everything until I started using that. Oh yeah. Where are Canton and Longdale? That's it. And the lightning bolts are flying out of it. Okay, so that's enough for me to take and say it's time to go to Relocating. You guys are all right with that, aren't you? You guys are okay with that, aren't you? That's pretty. I'm gonna lie, that's pretty. It won't be too much longer, and we won't have to go very far because we're going to be in the canopy of the storm. Probably want to wear your sunshades there. for a little bit. Anyhow, there's a beauty. Look at that shot, guys. And hopefully we just didn't lose my live stream. Are we still live? Are we still live? I think we are. Quit that bepping. We're going to pull over here on this lease road. This old lease. We're going to sit right here. Yes, that's what we like. You see up there in the very top where you're getting some sunlight peeking through? That is not a good sign. That generally means that this little feller probably is going to have some problems. Just a saying. Just a saying. But we'll sit here and we'll watch it and see what happens with it. Storm is behind, or the sun is behind the storm now, which can make for a pretty good picture. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit of problem there. But we'll watch and see what happens. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get out and take a picture of this by the fence, guys. I'll be right back. Ooh. They got a little bubbly over there to the left of it too. So we'll see what happens here. But as it stands right now, ain't much going on. There is a lot of lightning on it. Ooh, it moved north. What do you say we go just a little further to the west? I like that idea. I do. And those holes filled in, so maybe it'll stay strong. We're 14 away from O'Keene, and that'll probably be about where we stop. Is that over there on the back side of that? Pileus cap on this one up here. Break through. Get over here by the river, we'll be all right. Gotta get over the river here before we'll be able to get a good view again. That's basically right over Canton Lake right now, in between Canton and Longdale. That's probably a better shot for you guys than what we were staring at. And it's moving toward us, and it's got lots of lightning on it. So we're going to try and find us a dirt road up here. We may have to fit in a little bit tighter up here. Well, I got some Mattis clouds coming on now. climb on up underneath this thing here in a minute. Whoa, she just went severe. What? Yeah. Big old hail core on it. Well, I say big. It's not that big, but it's got a hail core on it. That's all we're concerned about. We're going to go just to the west of town and find us a good parking spot. They got the carnival going on over here in O'Keene, and a severe storm to the west of town. Oh, you know what? I bet you money this is the rattlesnake hunt. We're going to break out of town here in just a second, guys, and then we're going to park and watch this thing. Find us a good road to pull off on. Get our radar pulled up. Hail core's increasing on it. This looks like it is going to be just about as good a road as any, if we can find us a place to pull over on. Because there ain't no fences out here in the middle. This will be perfect for me to get out and stretch my feet again and my leggage. Okay, right there. there, peeps. I'm gonna step outside real quick. I got to stretch. Oh boy. Well, there is a little bit of rotation in it. Yep. Just a little bit right there. Yes. So diamondback rattlesnakes. It's their time of the year to come out. Need to keep an eye on that little right side over there too. But they come up and they go out to all of the cool places and try to find them little boogers. And then they take and have a big cookout. There's lots of them. Lots of them. I think we may have to get up there a little bit closer, guys. May have to. Let us move forward. we're going to take and recenter here. We're going to be headed straight for that thing, so it ain't going to make a difference, guys. What we got going on over there on the left? Alright, let's roll. We gotta get off the bumpity roads. Hail core's dying down on a little bit. It was pretty strong there for a minute, but now it's not. But let's get up underneath this thing while we can. Still got a good view of it. So it is a big storm. It does have some rotation in it. Not all that great. I mean, there's no imminent tornado threat right now. But basically just some scary looking clouds hanging out of the bottom of it for the moment. But it is severe. And so anytime a storm goes severe, seen some weird things happen, and it's tying into a boundary or a warm front. So just see, that's why we're out here. Boundary is going to have some pretty amazing effects on storms that normally would not take it. You would think that the storm was going to be basically a nothing, and then it ties into that boundary and becomes a tornado producer. I'm not going to say that that's happening today, but there's obviously rotation, very meager rotation at the best, but still worthy of watching. tries to check my radar. And so if this storm would have continued to move a little bit, then there may have been a better opportunity for it to do something. Increase in hail size or something to that effect. However, that's not the case. And so we're going to go down here to Longdale. Basically, well, we're going to go to the road where it splits. But, be watching it off to the north. Kind of northwest right now. We should get out of the rain in a minute. And we'll turn the camera back to the northwest. Rotation is increasing on the backside of the storm again, looks like. So the hail core is probably going to jump up. Getting another little cell on the northern side of it, northwestern side of it, and that might be interfering with it a little. Wow. So that's a pretty spectacular shot. If we can find a place to get a picture of it here in just a second. Hopefully, when we get right up here on top of the hill, we can turn off to the left and get a shot of this bad boy. I'm going to go up here on top of the hill and turn around, guys. Right here. So some interesting storm structure, but it doesn't look like much. It's got a little lowered base on it. You are right about that, dog. Very, very true. So, yes, that is my passion, because I really have a concern for the people of Oklahoma and for other states as well, not just my own. But if there's days that do not affect Oklahoma itself, but perhaps maybe up in Kansas or whatever the case might be, then, you know, we travel there as well. And so, without going into a whole lot of detail, I used to travel all over the place chasing storms, but I try to keep it Kansas, Texas, Missouri, Arkansas, maybe some Louisiana every once in a while. That's tough chasing over there. That's drone territory. But anyway, so yeah. But try to keep it fairly local, you know. But I used to go to Wyoming and South Dakota and North Dakota and all that stuff. But now I'm with the media. So that kind of inhibits my travel a little. And so, yeah. And as you see, so we'll move a little bit back up just some, just to kind of get the whole storm structure in the shot there. So, weird thing is, we have northeasterly winds. And the storms are actually moving north, not east. They're moving backwards. So they're moving generally a severe storm that, you know, would typically be supercellular and follow a specific pattern and all of that cool stuff. Moves from southwest to northeast. They can move from northwest to southeast sometimes, but generally you don't see this happening. But if you look at the tassels on the grass, we're looking northwest and the tassels are blowing to the southwest. So kind of weird. Kind of a weird day. Excuse me. And this little feller here, it's weirdly shaped. Kind of has a hooky shape to it, but let's see, we're pulling off of Vance. KTLX is a long ways away, but it's a powerful radar. It says no bueno. So yeah, I mean, it may be trying to reorganize again. Kind of got that spaceship look to it. Somewhat. On the bottom there. But I think I'm going to have to move and go back out on the highway and get a better view of this, because it's going to be in front of us and we don't want that. So bear with me. It looks like it might be trying to develop another wall cloud, but we don't want to take it. It's got some scud coming in on it anyhow. Definitely don't want to take the dirt road. And we want to get off of the dirt road with it raining. Trying to reorganize again, so we'll be just fine. I get back out on the road over here and head north, and we'll be able to intercept it again. Did see a farm truck up here, so I want to take it. Looked like he was maybe out feeding his cattle. So nope, I'm going to take and meet up with him in a bad way. Already seen one accident today, don't need to see two. That one was bad. I mean, real bad. No. Lightning detected near my proximity. She is going kaput. Very, very kaput. Come to El Reno. El Reno Tornado 2013. Yeah. See what this bad boy looks like over here. It looks like nothing. So you know what? It is fizzled out. It is nada. Nada nothing. So, I do believe that it would behoove me to turn around. I do believe so, because that thing is a great big old fat nothing burger now. But we're going to leave the live stream up and we're going to run on back. Yeah, it is done ski. So I thought that things would work out better with that. And it didn't. But that's okay. We still did well today. Storms outperformed a little bit better than what we were even thinking about. And so now it's time to head home. So I will take, and I'm going to close my live stream out here in just a little while, because more than likely I'm going to be back out again tomorrow as a bigger wave happens. Actually, I think maybe it's only like a 2% and it's down. Let me look at that real fast before I open my big fat mouth. Because I do that a lot. What is going on here? Alright, so that would be day 2. Day 2.